Arrowroots farming is one of the oldest agricultural activities in Kenya, yet it remains one of the most profitable opportunities for farmers who manage it well. Commonly known as Nduma, arrowroots are a favorite food in many Kenyan homes because they are nutritious, filling, and easy to prepare. They are eaten for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and are also popular in schools, hotels, hospitals, and restaurants. As more people choose healthy traditional foods, the demand for arrowroots continues to grow across the country. Recent farming improvements have also made it possible to grow arrowroots successfully in areas that are not permanently wet, opening new opportunities for farmers. One of the greatest advantages of arrowroots farming is that there is a ready market throughout the year. Families buy fresh arrowroots from local markets, supermarkets, roadside vendors, and grocery shops every day. Food vendors also rely on arrowroots because they can be boiled, fried, roasted, or processed into flour. Since they are considered a healthy source of carbohydrates, they are increasingly preferred by people looking for natural foods instead of highly processed meals. Arrowroots perform well in areas with reliable rainfall or where irrigation is available. Counties such as Kisii, Nyamira, Kirinyaga, Murang'a, Embu, Meru, Nyeri, Bungoma, Kakamega, Busia, Kisumu, Siaya, Nandi, and parts of Trans Nzoia have many successful arrowroot farmers. However, modern farming methods now allow farmers in many other parts of Kenya to grow the crop successfully using irrigation, mulching, and proper soil management. The crop grows best in fertile, well-drained soil that retains moisture. While many people associate arrowroots with swampy land, modern upland varieties can perform well on ordinary farmland, provided the soil does not dry out completely. Farmers should prepare the land thoroughly by removing weeds and adding plenty of well-decomposed farmyard manure or compost. Healthy soil produces larger tubers and better yields. Planting materials should come from healthy and disease-free mother plants. Farmers usually plant suckers or small corms that already have growing buds. Using quality planting materials increases the chances of good germination and healthy crop development. It is advisable to obtain planting materials from trusted farmers or certified agricultural suppliers whenever possible. Planting is normally done at the beginning of the rainy season. Each planting hole should have enough space to allow the tubers to expand freely as they mature. Proper spacing also improves air circulation, reduces disease spread, and makes weeding easier. Crowded plants often produce smaller tubers, reducing the overall value of the harvest. Water management is one of the most important factors in arrowroots farming. The crop requires consistent moisture throughout its growing period, especially during the early stages of growth. However, excessive waterlogging can cause tubers to rot if drainage is poor. Farmers using irrigation should supply enough water without flooding the field. Mulching helps conserve soil moisture, suppress weeds, and improve soil fertility as the mulch decomposes. Regular weeding keeps the farm clean and prevents weeds from competing with arrowroots for nutrients, sunlight, and water. The first few months after planting are especially important because weeds can slow crop growth. Manual weeding is commonly practiced since it is safe for the crop and helps avoid damage that may result from improper herbicide use. Although arrowroots are generally hardy, farmers should regularly inspect their fields for pests and diseases. Good field hygiene, proper spacing, healthy planting materials, crop rotation, and timely removal of infected plants greatly reduce disease problems. Healthy crops produce better quality tubers that attract higher market prices. Depending on the variety and growing conditions, arrowroots usually mature within about 6 to 10 months. Some improved varieties mature faster than traditional types, allowing farmers to harvest earlier and enter the market before supplies increase. Farmers should harvest only when the tubers have fully developed because mature arrowroots are larger, heavier, and more marketable. Harvesting requires care to avoid damaging the tubers. Broken or cut arrowroots spoil faster and may fetch lower prices. After harvesting, the tubers should be cleaned gently without causing injuries. They can then be sorted according to size and quality before being packed for sale. Good grading helps farmers negotiate better prices with buyers. Marketing is one of the strengths of the arrowroots business in Kenya. Farmers can sell directly to local markets, wholesalers, supermarkets, schools, hotels, hospitals, processors, roadside traders, and individual households. Some farmers also supply fresh produce to urban markets, where demand remains strong throughout the year. Building long-term relationships with buyers provides a more stable source of income than relying on occasional market visits. Value addition offers another opportunity to increase profits. Instead of selling fresh arrowroots only, farmers can process them into flour, chips, crisps, or ready-to-cook products. Arrowroot flour is becoming increasingly popular because it is used in baking, porridge preparation, and gluten-free food products. Proper packaging and branding can significantly increase the selling price compared to raw produce. The amount of money needed to start an Arrowroots farm depends on the size of the project. Small-scale farmers can begin with a small piece of land using locally available manure and planting materials. Larger commercial farms require additional investment for irrigation systems, labor, transport, and storage facilities. Even so, arrowroots generally require fewer expensive farm inputs than many high-value horticultural crops, making them suitable for beginners. A farmer should also prepare a realistic budget before planting. Expenses may include land preparation, planting materials, manure, irrigation equipment, labor, weeding, harvesting, transport, and packaging. A small project may require tens of thousands of Kenyan shillings to establish, while larger commercial farms may require several hundreds of thousands of Kenyan shillings, depending on the scale and level of mechanization. Careful financial planning helps prevent unexpected shortages during the growing season. One challenge facing arrowroot farmers is price fluctuation. During periods when many farmers harvest at the same time, prices may decline. Farmers who plan their production carefully, use irrigation, or stagger planting dates can harvest when market supply is lower, allowing them to earn better prices. Having reliable buyers before harvesting also reduces marketing risks. Climate change is another challenge affecting agriculture across Kenya. Irregular rainfall, prolonged droughts, and floods can reduce yields if farmers fail to adapt. Water harvesting, efficient irrigation, mulching, organic manure application, and proper soil conservation practices help protect arrowroot farms against changing weather conditions. Transport is another important consideration. Since fresh arrowroots are bulky and heavy, farmers should consider the distance to their target markets before planting large acreages. Good roads and reliable transport reduce post-harvest losses and ensure that produce reaches buyers while still fresh. Successful arrowroots farming also requires continuous learning. Farmers should seek advice from agricultural extension officers, attend farmer training sessions, visit demonstration farms, and learn from experienced growers. New farming methods, improved varieties, and better post-harvest handling techniques continue to improve productivity and profitability. Young people can also benefit from this business. Many unemployed youth are searching for practical income opportunities that do not require large capital. Arrowroots farming offers a chance to build a sustainable agribusiness while contributing to Kenya's food security. With proper planning, commitment, and good farm management, even a small farm can grow into a successful commercial enterprise. Arrowroots farming is more than just growing a traditional food crop. It is a business with growing market demand, opportunities for value addition, and the potential to generate steady income throughout the year. Farmers who invest in quality planting materials, fertile soil, proper water management, good marketing, and continuous learning stand a better chance of building a profitable and sustainable farming business that can support their families for many years.